Welcome back to the CP Republic. My name is DR of drondego.net.
I'm Jam of JeromeMacheta.com.
Ayun, so medyo bangag pa ako kasi may sakit pa rin ako, hindi pa rin gumagaling yung sakit ko, na-atake pa rin na asthma, muntik kami hindi makapag-record today, but awa ng Diyos, nawala yung asthma. Ito ngayon, may show tayo, so hindi pwedeng wala tayong show kasi may mga balita tayo ngayon eh. So, let's start with your news, Jam. Ano bang bago sa mundo ngayon ng Windows?
In-announce na ang Windows 10.
10 na, no?
Yes, 10 na. So, naligtangan yung 9.
Nabutan mo ba yung 3.1?
Hindi pa ako pinapanganak nun eh. 95 lang naabutan ko eh. I was 4 years old yata.
Kailan ba yung Windows 3.1? Windows 3.1?
1989? 86? Mga 80s ba yan? Late 80s? Or...
Well, anyway, yung Windows 10 na pinag-uusapan natin is actually not only for the operating system for desktop computing, but also Windows 10 is also the name of the operating system for mobile.
Actually, hindi lang siya basta name. Kasi ang ginawa ngayon ng Microsoft,
naka-integrate na lahat.
One operating system for all of your devices.
So sa smartphone, tablets,
mini tablets, laptops, up to TVs, even yung Xbox. Windows 10 na rin na
even
Xbox.
Xbox na pala, no?
Even Xbox One, gagawin na rin nilang Windows 10. Wow. Pero syempre, yung Windows 10 sa desktop and Windows 10 sa phones, may pinagkaiba pa rin naman.
Yeah.
Pero ang parang main na focus ng Microsoft with Windows 10 is that yung isa mong app would work on all devices. So, hindi na yung iba yung app mo for Windows Phone 10, then iba yung app mo for Windows 10. This time, isang app, isang store sa lahat ng devices. So, lahat ng even yung Microsoft HoloLens, which is Windows din yung magpapatakbo doon. Pero although hindi pa final naman yon and wala naman tayo masyadong alam doon, aside that it can do AR, yung audio, augmented reality, I'm sorry. Pero Windows Phone 10, medyo parang dinamp down ng konti sa Windows 10. Pero again, the applications, the games, isa na. From Windows 10, mag-work din sa Windows 10. Although, kailangan syempre yung app developer gawin nila for working sa phone, working sa ARM, working sa Intel.
Kailangan tawag dito, compatible sa mga sa ibang platform. I mean, platform.
Pero most apps na like Skype, Mail, lahat yung mostly gawa ng Microsoft is working na on all devices, including Xbox na Windows 10 na rin. So
paano mag-work sa yung Xbox sa Windows 10 sa phones?
Yun ang hindi ko pa alam kung paano. Although hindi nila masyadong
nire-review. Hindi ba maglaro ng Xbox sa
probably yun ang hindi na pwede siguro. Yung Xbox na laro sa Windows. Pero ang pwede daw is yung Xbox mo nilalaro, pwede mong i-stream sa Windows tablet mo or phone. So, para siyang remote play ng Sony. Pero ito, lahat ng Windows nyo na devices gagana. So, mas panalo yung Xbox pagdating sa streaming nito. Isa pa, yung Windows 10 ngayon is medyo malaki na yung UI upgrade niya. Di ba before, parang tiles lang, pag nagpalit ka ng background, yung tiles yung nagbabago. Yeah. This time, parang na siya talagang Windows sa desktop. Yung mismong likod is background, then yung tiles is magiging transparent na lang. So, parang Windows 10 talaga. Windows 8 sa desktop yung mangyayari. Tapos, yung mga messaging. I mean, di ba, ang design ng Windows 8, ng Windows Phone 8 is yung malalaking text.
Right.
And then, ngayon, parang pinalinis na nila. Mas malinis na ngayon. And mas madali nang intindihan, unlike dati na puro text lang, walang icons. This time, may mga icons na settings. I've seen the settings, mas madali na siyang gamitin, mas madali siya i-try. And if, I'm sorry, if yung mga mahilig sa camera, kasi Lumia, alam mo na maganda sa camera yan eh.
Yeah.
Yung Lumia camera, dadalhin nila sa Windows Phone 10 yan. So, Lumia camera app na yung manual controls, dadalhin na nila sa Windows Phone 10.
Alam mo, I find the Lumia camera settings very useful when I reviewed the Lumia 1020 back in December of 2013. Talagang manual controls, para kang para ka naglalaro ng mirrorless or DSLR na camera.
Right. Kasi sobrang controlled mo yung everything
Right.
do sa camera.
Right.
Ang isa pa nga pala in-announce nila is yung Project Spartan, which is kapalit ng Internet Explorer na darating din sa Windows 10. Actually, Windows 10, lahat. Nalilito ako, Windows Phone 10, Windows 10. Darating na siya sa lahat. Yung Project Spartan, even si Cortana, which is yung panlaban ni Microsoft sa Siri and Google Now.
Of course, I love Cortana. Well, yung nire-review natin yung
Alpha Lux.
Alpha Lux. Oh.
Sarap niya gamitin, no?
Yeah, Cortana is even better than Siri. to be
Oh,
honest.
yeah. Sobra. Pero para sa akin, Google Now yung pagdating sa functionality, parang Google Now yung pinaka-type ko. Kasi sabihin ko lang, okay, Google, mas madali niya na-recognize. Even yung accent
Well,
is
Google now
Tagalog.
is also effective, yeah. But it's just that I think Cortana has a bigger future among them.
Bago pa lang yung Cortana pero ang ganda na ng features niya
Yeah.
So, yung Windows Phone 10, darating siya sa ilang devices, although yung devices na hindi pa final Pero most probably yung mga latest, yung mga last na recently na in-announce na Lumia phones magkakameron ng Windows Phone 10.
Sana si Cherry Mobile magkaroon din ng ng mga maglabas din ng Windows 10
Oo, sana kasi
na devices.
Kasi alam ko working siya sa 1 gig RAM even
Yeah.
yung Windows 10.
Yeah.
And yung demo unit na ginagamit nun sa Microsoft yung announcement was Lumia 1520. So most probably
So
gagana
pwede mag-upgrade.
yung Lumia 1520.
Oh, wow.
Most probably. So
Nice.
naka 1520 ka, pwede kang mag Windows 10. Ano pa ba? So, yon the availability, wala pa, pero according sa website na Microsoft, tinignan ko kanina, by February, pwede kayong, Windows Insider Program, which is yung parang beta, na parang beta tester ka ng Windows 10 sa phones. Darating yung sa phones for February, pero sa desktop, pwede na siya i-download ngayon as long as Windows Insider ka. Actually, nagda-download ako ngayon sa bahay ng Windows 10 para dun sa Asus Flip phone.
Ano mo yung I just remember lang, kasi parang unified na right? I remember it's back in a decade ago, quite a long time ago. There were already rumors kasi the predecessor of the Windows Phone was Windows Mobile.
Right.
No. Yung Windows Mobile actually before Windows Mobile, Pocket PC. Dalawang platforms yan Pocket PC and smartphone, Microsoft smartphone, and doon ako nag-start actually. So this was
Ganda
way
ng
back.
Windows Mobile sobra.
Yeah, this was way back in 2002. Doon ako nagsimula maging techie, so yun ang doon nagsimula yung yung interest ko sa mga phones. Actually sa mga smartphones to be exact, then nagkaroon ng naging Windows Mobile na, pero may Pocket PC at smartphone pa rin. Pero there were rumors na it will eventually become unified.
So, nabalita na yun before.
But it didn't happen. And actually medyo bumagsak na yung Microsoft yung Windows Mobile kasi yung iPhone nung 2007 biglang sumulpot
Kasi
right?
nag-iba yung yung landscape ng mobile world.
Dati
pagdating ng
Windows
iPhone.
Mobile rules, if you I don't know if you remember this. I don't know if you remember this, but back in 2004, 2005, Windows Mobile rules. The O2 XDA.
Pero although yung packet PC nun mahal
No, but what I'm trying to point out is they were the kings.
Right.
No, they were the kings. The O2 XDA, yung mga iMate, yung mga what do you call
Palm.
this?
Hindi, Palm. Hindi.
No, Palm is
Iba yung Palm.
All those that support the platform, Dopad, and eventually si HTC kasi sila naman talaga
Sila yung mga
sila yung bumili ng Dopad, and sila rin yung nagma-manufacture for O2 XDA and all But because of the entry of the iPhone, at lalo-lalo na nung 2008 when they released their software development kit, naging smartphone na sila. Dati feature phone lang naman yung iPhone
Right. Wala kang video nung announcement
because it's just like an iPad with a phone Pero
Right.
nung 2008, nag-release si Apple ng software development kit to create apps. So doon na officially naging smartphone yung
si iPhone.
ang iPhone. And then, noong 2008, nagkaroon din ng Android.
Right.
So, ano nangyari sa Microsoft Windows Mobile?
Nahuli.
Namamatay na. They tried to...
Windows Mobile 6.5.
Yeah, they released Windows Mobile 6. They released Windows Mobile 6.5. But the interface was so outdated that, it's not really touch-friendly. It's more stylus Pero nobody wants to use a stylus nung time na yon. Gusto nila makiuso na sa Android. Sarap mag-scroll.
Scroll.
Excuse me, sa iPhone lalo, mas masarap
HTC
mag-scroll.
G1 pa yung una nun.
Diba? So, parang nawala yung mga balak ng Microsoft. Pero ito nga, who would have thought na finally, in 2015, they announced something na it will be unified. And it's not just a phone and a tablet. No? But dati kasi wala ng PDA eh.
Hindi na uso.
Diba? Now it's a smartphone, tablet, but not only smartphone, tablet, but everything. No?
Right.
The whole ecosystem.
Your computer na nga iba.
The whole ecosystem. So, kita mo yun? If you're looking, kasi Apple has its own ecosystem. You have the MacBook, the iMac for desktop computing. Right. Then you have the iPad as a tablet. Then you have the iPhone as a phone. But ganoon na rin yung Microsoft, and mas integrated na kasi they're all the same.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a very interesting development. No? Excuse me. Anyway, sasya na at mahirap yung dami sinasabi. Ayan na. Na-atake na naman ako. Anyway, the next oh shoot, ano nangyari? The next news naman is
Cherry
Mobile Fuze S. Okay? Actually, may dalawang leaks.
Dalawa yun eh.
Dalawa yan. Actually, there's this store, and there's this Facebook account called Cherry Angel who claims to be a blogger pero hindi naman siya talaga blogger. Kasi kung mag-vlog ka, dapat meron kang blog. Pero wala siyang blog. He only has a Facebook account. Okay? So, I don't know kung ano gusto niya gawin. Gusto niya magpasikat, siguro. Pero, imbes na hindi siya magsalita. Kasi, ito yun I came from the telco industry. If you're going to sell something, at sasabihan ka ng parang kami sa press, okay? Parang kami sa press, sa media, new media, yung bloggers, may embargo yan eh.
Mm-hmm.
Dealers din, may mga embargo din yan. Kaso, itong dealer na to, na taga Tutuban yata to, or within that area, kating-kate kasi gusto niya siguro gusto niya, that's one way to market his store, for the techies na addict sa Cherry Mobile, siya yung magpapabida, and unfortunately hindi yata makontrol ng Cherry Mobile. So anyway, ito yung nasagap namin. I don't wanna entertain these kinds of news, but wala nandiyan na
Mm-hmm.
So and it's already being picked up. And nakita ko dito yung Fuze S, is it's an octa-core. It's actually another octa-core phone.
Octa-core, yes.
Pero
alam mo nagmumura ng mga octa-core smartphone
yeah. I mean,
nakagulat.
Diba, we recently mentioned about the Cherry Mobile Mi Vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a most affordable octa-core phone at 4.5 pero ito, same price, okay? Excuse me, 4,499 yung yung Fuze S. Pero excuse me, pero kagandahan dito, meron siyang 4,000 mAh sa battery.
Malaki.
Yeah, malaki. It's even bigger than the Cosmos One Plus.
Yes.
Cosmos One Plus,
kasi
2,700 nga lang eh.
Yung Fuze na series ni Cherry Mobile, ito yung parang malalaki yung batteries eh.
Mm.
So, yung Fuze was parang 4,000 or 3,000 milliamps, and malaki talaga yung battery niya. Pero medyo mataba siya compared to other smartphones.
Pero ito, mukhang slim eh, no?
Mukhang slim.
Yeah, mukhang slim. Yun lang, malaki nga yung battery, but you cannot have it all because of the price. No,
Yeah.
The internal storage is only 8 gigs.
Pero okay na rin
You only
8
have
gig.
RAM of 1 gig. No, pero
Ito na yung nagiging parang entry level lang
Yeah, pero-
ng 2015. 1 gig of RAM, 8 gig of storage,
Pero
octa-core.
yung octa-core ito is only 1.4 GHz
Ito yung mas mababang model ng octa-core.
Yeah, ito yung mas mababang model.
Pero at least octa-core. Kasi ang octa-core parang most apps and games napapatak mo niya. Although yung ibang heavy talaga na games is not yung max na settings.
Mhm.
Pero so far 1.4 GHz na octa-core, I mean, ano na yan, enough na yan if nag-games ka. And if especially lalo na dito sa Fuze S na merong 4,000 mAh sa battery, talagang wala kang problema masyado sa games niyan eh.
Yeah, kahit na magdamag ka maglaro ng game, siguro
Oo.
hindi ka pa ng ilang oras niyan.
Tama. Okay na okay nga to para sa akin eh. Then yung presyo niya is 4,499.
Yeah, so parang hindi ka talo dito eh.
Hindi ka talo.
Hindi ka
Panalo
talo
eh.
sa
Actually,
presyo.
ito pinakamalaking battery na pinakamura na may octa-core processor. Sa ngayon alam naman natin, nag-evolve ang dumarating yung mas maganda every time. Pero ito sa ngayon, ito sa mga mahilig talaga, ay magdala ng power bank,
Yeah.
mahilig maglaro, nagre-reklamo, hindi nauubos daw yung battery nila. Diyos ko,
Dami
nagre-reklamo,
naman, dami
reklamo, hindi nauubusan reklamo.
Guys, may power bank. Mura ang pang power bank.
Bumili kayo.
Pixies.
Oo. Pixies na. Actually, maganda naman Pixies.
Actually, hindi ko pa nabubuksan yung akin eh. O kung hindi kayo makabili ng ng Xiaomi na 10,000 na pasulpot-sulpot at hindi ko maintindihan ba't sila pasulpot-sulpot na ng mga sale.
Mhm.
Pixies na lang. Pareho
Right.
lang 'yon. Mas mahal lang ng konti, 100 pesos or hindi magkano ba?
200 yata.
200
690
pesos
yata.
difference.
690 no.
Or 200 pesos ang
200,
difference.
200 lang. At least nga ito lagi pa available.
Laging available 200 lang. Huwag na tayo magkuripot. Bumili na tayo, no? It comes in different colors. Halos pareho lang ng Xiaomi, no? And we're not hindi kami sponsored ng Pixies pero it's just so happened that we were given these power banks and they look really great.
Yeah.
Though, sa totoo lang ginagamit ko pa rin yung King Max na binigay sa atin noong 2013.
Tagal na yun
Pero it still works.
Mahalaga naman nagwo-work eh.
8,500 eh. Anyway, dadali ko sa Hong Kong yun, pati yung Pixies. And next and last news segment natin is another leak by Cherry Angel. And gusto ko tuloy gumawa ng Cherry Devil na na pangalan. Anyway, according to Cherry Angel, there is a 64-bit na Cherry mobile phone, and this is called the Cherry Mobile Cosmos Force. Now, backtrack lang tayo. In our previous episode, sabi ko, mukhang may 64-bit. Okay, kasi 64, yung code na
Manilabas na.
teaser nila, yung 64.8c.4G, no? Imposible parang ang lame naman kung 64 expandable. Parang, dude, ang daming mga devices ngayon na pwede maging expandable ng 64. Ang lame para gawin siyang big deal. Okay? So, it must be something different. And like what I've said, ang daming mga nagsisilabasan ng mga 64-bit ngayon, 'di ba? Na-mention na natin yan sa previous episode. And look what we have here. No, and I'm right on the money. No. Naglabas nga talaga meron nga talagang 64-bit na smartphone si Cherry. And makikita natin sa specs, no? So, it is already on Android 4.4 KitKat, but it's Android Lollipop ready. So, once it's already upgraded to Lollipop, ano na yan? Mama-maximize na phone yung 64-bit na processor. No? So, I can just imagine how it would it would respond, no, for that kind of processor. Now, speaking of processor, ito rin, na-mention din natin sa previous episode na it's not only MTK who has a 64-bit processor.
Meron din
Meron din
Snapdragon.
si Qualcomm, meron din. And the processor ng Cosmos Force is 1.2 GHz quad-core 64-bit Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 chipset, okay, with Adreno 306 GPU. So, ano to we mentioned na most likely ito yung magiging processor kasi low cost. It is the cheapest na processor na magagamit ni Cherry. They won't use a high-end na LTE 4 beta processor because it will jack up the price, and that is not part of Cherry Mobile's market anymore. So they took the 410 chipset as the processor of choice for the Force One.
Mhm.
Now, nakakagulat lang na the RAM is only 1 gig. I was expecting that the RAM would be 2 gig. At
Medyo
least.
medyo maliit yung 1 gig nga. Pero guys, nga pala, kasi alam mo marami nagsasabi 64-bit daw para sa para sa more than 3 gigs of RAM. Actually no guys, maraming ginagawa din 64-bit aside dun sa sa RAM, aside dun sa pag-support ng more than 3 gigs. Actually it has something to do with sa performance, sa speed. Actually madami yung ginagawa ng 64-bit.
Marami talaga.
Marami.
Yeah, and I think it's capable. No, I mean, hindi naman siguro maglalabas ng Cherry Mobile ng ganitong specs kung hindi naman talaga capable yung performance niya. Now, internal storage is 16 gigs. It's not expandable. I'm not sure if it's OTG. If it can support OTG, I hope it would. Camera is 18 megapixels with autofocus sa rear with BSI. Tapos may 8 megapixels front camera with BSI. And meron siyang 4G LTE, 3G, GPRS, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, 4.0 GPS with 8 GPS and GLONASS. This one also supports dual SIM. 2 micro SIM cards ang kaya niya i-support. And the battery is 2,500 milliamperes. Now, compared dun sa yung sa OnePlus, Cosmos OnePlus, which we reviewed last week, the price of that was 13,990. Now, the Cosmos Force with these kinds of specs would only fetch for 6,999. Wow.
Medyo mura siya.
Mura.
And yung Snapdragon 410 and the performance isn't that bad.
Mura.
16 gig pa internal storage.
Yeah. So, hopefully they would be able Cherry Mobile will be able to send us a review unit so we can makilatis natin.
Parang medyo manipis yata siya.
Mukha nga eh.
Mukhang manipis.
Yeah, mukha nga siya manipis.
Gusto ko yung design niya.
And actually although Cosmos OnePlus pa rin ako.
Ako din, Cosmos OnePlus pa rin ako maganda.
Ganda, di ba?
Oo, yun yung gamit ko lagi.
Sana ibigay talaga natin sa atin ng Cherry,
So
no?
nga eh.
Type talaga natin.
Hindi ko na ibabalik yan, tatakas na ako.
Okay, na-enjoy mo ba? Ako, na-enjoy ko eh.
Oo, tuwa ako sa Cosmos Force.
Yeah, so ito, kahit napadala, okay lang din, sorry namin to siguro itong Cosmos Force. Okay na siguro. Pero pag nag-lollipop,
Ay,
di ba?
panalo.
Panalo to. Anyway, so yun ang news natin for this week.
Sony camera pala yun.
Sony camera ba?
Oo, yun. Sony siya.
Oh, okay.
Sony sensor yun.
Oh, wow. Anyway, yun ang dyan tatapos ang news segment natin for this week. Please stay tuned for our hands-on segment, which would feature the Arc Mobile Velocity. So, kakaibang phone, kakaibang brand. Let's see what this phone can offer.
Alright.
Stay tuned. And we're back with the hands-on review section of the CP Republic. What we have today is different naman, no?
Different. Bago.
Different. Ibang brand naman kasi hindi naman Cherry dahil puros Cherry na tayo. Mukha na tayong Cherry.
Right.
Mag-isip pa siguro na iba na Cherry Republic na tayo eh.
Oo nga.
Di rin Samsung, no? But this time we have Arc Mobile as our hands-on review of the week, no? And this is actually the Arc Mobile Velocity. Now, ano bang meron dito? Pinaka-special dito sa special feature sa phone na to is octa-core.
Right.
Meron din siyang octa-core. Actually, last year pa itong na-release. Nakikita ko na to last year eh. Pero nagkataon na si Arc Mobile, very nice people. They sent us a unit para i-review. So, kaya nandito ngayon sa hands-on natin para kinatisin natin. So, hindi pa namin ito nabubuksan. Excuse me, hindi pa namin ito nabubuksan in a sense na Well, di pa namin na-check ko lang yun pero I haven't really turned it on. So, unboxing na rin natin to.
So,
Now, pero ano yung natin yung specs?
nasa likod actually. Pwede na ipakita yung sa likod. Na-spec sa likod.
Yeah. Okay.
So, it has an octa-core processor. This time, it's a 1.7 gigahertz octa-core processor.
Right.
There's a 5-inch HD display. 13 megapixel rear camera with flash. It's powered by Android 4.2 Jelly Bean. 4.2.2. FM radio, MP3 video player, blah blah blah. Wi-Fi, 3G, quad-band GSM, dual SIM, and there's a 2,000 milliamps of battery. There's a 32 gig yung expandable storage. Hindi mention ko yung internal. Ano ba yung internal niya?
Internal storage is actually 4 gig. Tapos yung RAM naman niya is 1 gig.
Okay.
So, kaya siguro murang-mura kasi winoter down yung
Yung specs niya
yung storage niya, tsaka yung memory. But it still uses 1.7 gigahertz, so it should still be fast. And by experience, with the other octa-core phones that we've tested, kahit 1 gig of RAM, yakang-yaka pa rin. Mabilis pa rin. So anyway, let's do the unboxing here and set it up, no? So this is the Velocity. Yan, mukha siyang manipis.
Okay wow, manipis nga siya. Manipis siya.
Manipis siya.
That explains the 2,000 milliamps na battery. Kasi medyo manipis siya eh. Ayan
Not
Okay
bad,
siya. And yung likod niya parang rubber. Pero madulas napagka-rubber eh.
Yeah.
Pero okay na din. There's a 13 megapixel camera.
Presentable siya for 799 na Actually,
Specs.
kasi compared sa mga not to sa Cherry, no, but yung octa-core ng mga 7999, diba, it's chunky, it's so big, but this one is slim.
And yung iba parang hindi maganda yung yung design eh. At least ito medyo okay naman. Then
Yung selfie pa pinaparinggan natin.
hindi wala ko sinasabi. There's a 2,000
Pero yan ang
battery.
ini-insinuate ni Jamancheta.
Pero hindi may feminine lang kasi yung sa Cherry Mobile
Okay.
selfie.
Di ba bagay nga sa yun? Kasi patrick ka.
Loko ka.
Yan,
nasa
2,000 mAh sa battery. USB charger head. USB cable. And of course, yung headphones. And the usual stuff here as well.
So buksan natin.
Buksan natin. And
So yan, medyo manipis nga siya, parang Razor nga eh. Pero hindi, mas manipis to sa Razor. So we have two SIM cards slot. Here.
regular, yung
Regular. I guess regular to malaki eh. Ayun, regular.
Yeah, regular. Hindi siya micro. Hindi siya micro,
So
I would call it regular, but some call it mini.
mini. Kasi yung regular na, yung pinakaunang SIM card is yung mismong SIM card na isang malaki.
Kasama yung basyo.
Oo. Ngayon kasi pinuputol na lang eh.
Ako, nabutan ko pa yun eh.
Ayan, so I'm gonna turn it on. Ayan, wait lang.
Charge pa.
Ay, may
Ayan,
charge. Tanggalin ko na yung plastic.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, yan. Simple yung design niya, pero okay naman eh. Tingnan mo.
Well, it's simple, but it's...
It looks good. Kasi manipis din siya eh. And gusto ko naman yung texture niya sa likod. Reg?
Yeah, sige.
Ay. So, yan. So, ano ba bang...
So the power button is here sa right button. The volume controls are here. Also, sa right side ng telepono. I'm seeing a trend na power buttons are now found on the right, no? Hindi na sa iba.
Kasi masyadong mahirap pag sa top eh. Pag more than 4.7 inch, mahirap na nasa top yung
Yeah. So
Even the iPhones. Nasa right side yung power button ng iPhones.
Yeah, yung mga iPhone 6 ngayon. No? So these are the only two buttons that are found. So let's set this up. Okay, so na-set up na natin yung yung account settings and although unfortunately hindi tayo makapag-install ng games because unang-una maliit lang yung internal storage. 4 gigs sa internal storage.
Pati this is unboxing pa lang tayo.
Yeah, unboxing pa lang and well, I'm confident naman pag may mga ibang games kasha, it's just that yung games na gusto natin medyo malaki. So unfortunately we won't be able to take long. However, walkthrough lang natin para you guys would have an idea how responsive the phone is. And well, it's obviously responsive. Thank goodness na even it's Jelly Bean, no? Even if it's Jelly Bean, it's still responsive sa 1.7 GHz octa-core processor. So, although if it's KitKat, it would have been more more buttery.
Right. Mas smooth pa siya.
Yeah, yung smoothness. Alright, I installed I installed Antutu. So let's see kung ano yung magiging benchmark niya.
Pakita mo nga yung specs mo doon sa may details and
But hindi pa natin na hindi pa natin na dito pa na natin malalaman. So magkukwentuhan tayo habang tayo nag-ano ng Antutu.
Oo.
So nag-initialize pa lang siya. Okay. Oops.
Happen.
Okay. Nag-initialize siya eh. Nag-initialize.
Pero,
okay, what happened?
hindi na ang battery?
No?
No, hindi. May battery pa eh. What happened?
Okay.
Wait, umiilaw kanina.
Ilaw?
Tapos, tanggalin muna natin battery. So, bad timing.
Sorry guys.
So, tanggalin and then ibalik. And,
Yeah, basic troubleshooting.
nagbukas mag-isa. Weird.
Basic troubleshooting guys and no more editing for this.
And
kanina nag-edit tayo.
Pero alam mo, kanina ko pa talaga napapansin yung design. Ano to? May sumingit lang. Anyway, maganda
Sumingit
talaga yung
na
design
dumi.
niya. Napaka-simple lang eh.
Yeah.
And, I like the rubbery design again.
Yung yung rubbery na
Na feel
na
niya.
texture
Mhm.
sa back cover. Actually, halos buong unit nga eh. So type, no? Alam mo kung na to, malaki ng internal storage. I would use this.
Ako din.
Kasi malaki, I demand a lot of apps. Anyway, as I was saying earlier, Antutu, so let's click on Antutu.
So, part 2 ng Antutu.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
So, info muna. So, yan, makikita nyo naman, 4.2.2, MT659, Tumali 450, HD display, 13 megapixel camera, yung RAM is 1 gig, of course, yung storage niya is, yan, so basically, that's a 4 gig, kasi internal system, blah, blah, blah. Ano pa ba, yan, 1.7 gigahertz, basically, that's it. 2 megapixel front camera.
Yeah, so let's see kung ano magiging niya.
O, tingnan mo yung niya, ilaw niya. Hindi siya umiilaw yung mismong lahat. There's a maliliit lang na dots. Actually, pakita mo sa this.
Yeah, ayun natin.
Maliliit na dots lang.
Kikita ka?
Right, so, ayan o.
Okay.
So, hindi masyadong kita pero may maliliit na ilaw doon sa baba. Parang dot lang talaga siya.
Wala lang. Nakakaaliw lang.
Oo.
So, let's press on test. And tingnan natin yung
Abangan natin, patang mo muna.
Yeah, tingnan natin kung ano magiging Kwentuhan
resulta.
muna tayo
Oo.
habang ilalo natin yung resulta.
Tapos, anong gagawin natin? Wala tayong gagawin.
Fast forward, hindi pa tayo muna natin.
Hindi, gawa nito yung nakasync na eh. Para sige. Hindi, i-fast forward ko siya para maganda tignan. Para sabihin walang daya.
Okay.
Mabilis lang naman yan. Hopefully.
Kaya mo ba gawin yun?
Ha?
Kaya mo gawin yun?
Oo. Meron sa iMovie, fast forward talaga.
Talaga?
Uwi na agad ako pagka tapos natin.
May
pa ako sa school.
pa ako.
Buhay ko pa sa school. Paano ibabayang tawag dito? Ito din.
Call yan.
Dati may ganito kami kasi may ganun matanda. Bata pa ako eh. Hindi na kasi kami ngayon nagla-live.
Kailangan pa rin namin.
Natin, mga 10 minutes siguro na ano yan.
Hindi 10 minutes. Ano yan? Shit. Polud House. Gutom ako. Gusto ko tuloy mo bumili ng shopa. Kaso layo. Wala akong sasakyan.
Nasa ba kotse mo?
Nakapark sa nasa likod eh. Sa likod ng kotse ng tatay ko. Ibig sabihin, kailangan ko na ilabas ang kotse ng tatay ko. Kasi lalabas ko pa yung kotse ko. Kasi papasok ko na yung kotse ng tatay ko.
Hassle.
Sasara ko. Kaya ang bagal ko kanina, di ba?
Kaya pala iba yung gamit mo.
Yung mga ibang gamit ko pa nasa sa bahay. Ay, sa bahay, tsaka sa kotse. Kaya kung alingin yung ano eh.
to benchmark. Shit, 9 o'clock na.
Dapat na tayo. Kasi record naman natin yung news.
Yung Cosmos Force.
Oo, then ano na. Last segment na, which is pa-promote natin yung ano. Sa buhay nila sila sa ano naman.
Nasaan ba siya ngayon?
Hawaii. Kasi dealers eh. Top 10 dealers puntang Hawaii.
Kasama siya.
Natural. Yaya. Yaya ng mga dealers. Oo, ano yun. Mahirap yun Mahirap yung ginagawa.
Bakit siya?
Siya yung ahente eh. Lalo yung mga ibang malalaki. Si Berlin. Siya yung ahente nila. So, siyempre special request. Lords, mag-extra package kami. Paano yun?
Siya yung
So, makikiusap pa sa ibang. Ano yung kinakwento sa si Lodson eh? Makikiusap sa ibang dealer na baka pwede pasingit na lang since may baggage allowance sila, medyo maluwag pa para hindi sila ma-charge.
Basta.
Okay na tayo.
Okay.
Yeah. So, ito na yung resulta. Kikita natin dito, 33,163 ang Antutu score ng Arc Mobile Velocity. So,
Punta siya sa HTC One, which is using Snapdragon 600 na processor.
yeah, even sa Redmi Note, mas mataas din siya kasi
Yes.
Zenfone 5.
Yes.
Wow, talo pa yung Zenfone 5.
Hindi, kasi
Well, it's an
octa-core.
octa-core eh. So, yeah, it's kind of expected. Lamang lang ng konti sa kanya yung LG G3. One of the top phones of 2014. And, yeah, no? So, of course, alam na natin kung sino yung mga nasa ibabaw.
Yes.
Yeah, pero, I mean, not bad, no? You have this kind of score. We have this kind of phone na, presentable. And you can buy this for a low price. So, I don't think mapapahiya ka naman dito sa Arc Mobile. Let's check the camera. Ano natin? Okay. Yeah. I don't need your tutorial. So, tingnan natin if let's see. Okay. Okay, ayaw niya kumuha na pa yun. Let's try naman with HDR.
Ay, sorry.
Uy, anong nangyari?
HDR.
Okay, let's try taking a picture with HDR. Okay, tingnan natin yung gallery. So, one photo. Now, this is the first photo na may flash. Okay naman, no?
Hindi yung quality. Okay naman yung quality.
Yeah, the detail looks, the details of the photo with flash, it's nice. So, it's quite accurate. Pero tingnan natin HDR. Okay, mukhang nag-shake yata yung kamay ko dito eh. Yeah, mukhang nag-shake yung kamay ko dito. Because I believe the second photo is not HDR, right? Usually it's the first photo. Let's try taking another picture with HDR. At steady lang yung kamay natin. Okay, mukhang mas steady na ngayon yung kamay. Oh. May lang. Excuse me, may konting well, pag naka-zoom in,
It's noise and
yeah, the noise, yeah. Pero pag naka-zoom out, that's okay lang. Not bad. I mean, kasi ito eh, may mga camera na pangit talaga. And I would say, isa sa mga pinaka-pangit na cameras na nasubukan ko yung Cherry Cosmos X2. Well, nagkataon siguro unit ko lang, pero it was really terrible kasi washed out yung mga kulay. And in general, hindi naman talaga maganda. But this one, not bad, no?
It's okay din siya eh. Bilis mo nga mag-capture. Parang
Yeah, also mabilis din yung pag-capture din ng photos. I don't know, what else? What else pa ba yung
I guess na lahat eh.
Yeah, kasi pag octa-core naman, we know what to expect. and even with 1 gig of RAM. Except that yun nga, ang pinaka ano lang talaga dito is 4 gig of internal storage.
So maglagay ka ng micro SD.
Maglagay ka rin ng micro SD and make sure na you always install your apps on the micro SD.
Right.
Kasi madali 4 gigs, pag marami kang super marami kang apps, especially if you have high graphics na ng mga games, mga 1 gig, mapupuno ka agad yan, and you'll end up with low memory. So that's it for Arc Mobile. Well, if you have any questions, you can send us an email or post sa Facebook and Twitter tungkol sa Arc Mobile Velocity. By the way, I don't know if we mentioned the price. It's 7,999. Okay, and it's available in
Stores na
various stores.
Meron sa Arc Mobile. Meron silang store sa SM
Yeah,
Norte.
may concept store sila sa SM Norte. It's
Yes.
it's beside the entrance of the 4th floor.
Oh, yes.
Excuse me if I'm not mistaken. So thank you Arc Mobile for sending this over. Plug lang because I'm going to review this for dronthego.net. So abangan nyo rin sa dronthego.net yung full review ng Arc Mobile Velocity. So that's it for the hands-on review. Stay tuned for the next segment. At dyan nagtatapos ang episode natin ngayon sa The CP Republic. Pero bago tayo maghiwalay, meron muna kami i-announce kasi in-announce na namin to sa episode
Before.
episode ano pa? 6 pa, di ba?
6 pa ba?
6. Tapos humabol kami sa 7 and 8. Eto na talaga. Eto na talaga kasi inayos na namin. Yung contest natin for the CP Republic Talk and Text, the panalo phones is already online. Yay! So anybody can join as long as you're resident here in the Philippines, of course. Hindi ka pwedeng sa ibang bansa dahil hindi namin papadala yung phone sa ibang bansa.
Nasa OFW natin po mga kaibigan. Pero siguro, kailangan nilang...
Hindi, dito lang talaga sa within magkamag-anak yan. Papadala lang sa magkamag-anak nila.
So, kailangan namin...
Based sa Pilipinas.
Philippine address, yun na lang. So.
Yeah, we need a Philippine address na So, dapat dito lang sa Pilipinas. And, of course, yung according sa natin, sa mga contest mechanics natin, ano nga ba contest mechanics natin dyan?
Puntahan natin yung link na ginawa natin.
May special link kami for this contest.
Which is bit.ly / nawala.
Parang actually
The CP Republic.
Nakasulat yan sa screen niyo sa baba. bit.ly / the CP Republic. The CP Republic ba?
The CP Rep Raffle 1.
The CP Rep Raffle 1.
The CP Rep Raffle 1.
Okay.
Lahat small letters, huwag kayong magka-capital. Huwag nyo kalimutan yon kasi mahalaga yun eh.
Huwag nyo ika-capital.
So, meron tayong visit and like the page of the CP Republic on Facebook.
Yes, so yan ang requirement.
Follow the CP Republic on Twitter.
Yes.
Subscribe to our mahalaga eh. Subscribe to our YouTube account. Malay mo dito sila manalo.
Please support our YouTube account, yung DR Networks, which houses the CP Republic.
And of course, ang pinakahuli, ang Share the CP Republic episode 6.
Which is doon namin feature ang panalo episode, yung Talk and Text Panalo Phone 3 and yung Talk and Text na Android phone edition. So it was recorded last December, pero yun nga, ngayon lang namin ito nasikaso. Pagpasensya po, pero at least hindi natin nakalimutan ang panalo ang mga panalo phones ng Talk and Text.
Na-record na.
And laking pasasalamat namin sa Talk and Text sa kanilang pagsuporta sa ating show by providing these prizes. And hopefully maulit pa. Yung
sana
pagsuporta ng Talk and Text sa show natin. So the contest pala would last for 2 weeks. So the contest will end on February 8 midnight. Tama ba ako? February 8 or February 9? February 9 midnight. So pagsapit February 8 11:50 p.m. that's a Sunday, pwede pa rin tayo sumali.
Yun.
11:51 ng gabi ng February 8, Sunday, pwede pa rin. 11:59
Wala.
11:59
Pwede pa.
ng February 8, Sunday,
Pwede
pa rin. Pero pagdating ng 12 midnight
Wala
ng
na.
February 9, tapos na yung
So,
point
bago
contest.
mag-11:59 makapag-click na kayo.
Oh, bago mag 11:59, 59 seconds, 59 minutes and 59 seconds.
And 59.9. Or 999 pala.
Oh, basta, bago mag 11:59 PM.
Dapat na ano nyo na
Make
para
sure
safe.
na nakasali na kayo, nilike yung mga pages namin, of course, nag-subscribe kayo sa YouTube account namin and i-share yung panalo episode namin, which is yung episode 6. So, inaasahan namin kayo na sumali and these are nice prizes. And like what we said, we will be having somewhere raffles, I guess.
Sana.
In the future. So, yun. So, we'll announce the winners. So we'll have the diba? We'll be able to find out the winner on February 9. So we'll post it na lang sa Facebook. We'll also post it on Twitter. And sa next episode natin, mami-mention din natin kung sino yung winner.
Oh, swerte naman ano.
Oh, swerte.
Dapat tayo.
Actually,
tayo na lang kayo sumali.
Actually, there are 2 winners. Okay? Dinanawin natin, there are 2 winners. One would win the Panalo Phone 3. And the other one would win the Panalo Android Phone Edition.
So, dalawa.
So, dalawang winners ang pipiliin natin.
So, yung mga hindi nakakaalam nun, so be sure to check out.
Kung gusto niyo malaman yung specs,
Oo.
pinag-usapan namin yun sa episode 6.
Oo, check out our
Panoorin nyo,
channel.
Kasi kung sasabihin namin sa inyo ngayon,
Hindi
hindi
nyo
nyo napapanoorin yung episode 6. Panoorin nyo, supportahan yung show namin.
It's
Okay?
bit.ly ano lang pala, youtube.com/The Republic.
No, the DR Networks.
The DR Networks.
O, nandun yung
The DR Networks. Yan.
nandun yung show namin. So, yan. You can follow, you can like us on Facebook, facebook.com/The Republic. Twitter, it's at The Republic. And then, yung sa YouTube, that is youtube.com/The DR Networks.
Yun.
So, yeah, that's it. There will be another episode next week. 2 weeks after that, hindi ako sure because magagaling ako Hong Kong noon.
Mayaman si Boss Reg.
Hindi naman. At di ko alam kung kukulangin ang pera ko pagpunta doon. Hindi ako magsha-shopping ng gadgets.
Sabi mo lang yan. Sabi mo lang yun ngayon.
Hindi ko alam talaga. Sapatos ang binabala ko bilhin doon. At yung sapatos na yun para sa tatay ko pa at sa nanay ko pa.
Alam mo sa Apple Store, meron dun sa may
Huwag ka mag-tempt. Huwag ka mag-tempt.
Mongkok area.
Alam mo, masaya na ako sa iPhone ko. Masaya na ako sa iPhone
Mas
ko.
mura iPhone 6 Plus doon, yung 128 gig.
Alam mo, mas kailangan ko yung MacBook Pro eh. Mas kailangan ko yung MacBook Pro.
Exactly.
Parang sa'yo.
15-inch Retina na 512.
Parang sa'yo. Wala eh. Pero iPad nga lang ako ngayon, no? Poor ako ngayon eh. So, we'll see. Pero next week, we'll be able to, have another episode and with a new phone, I suppose. No? Okay, so again, thank you so much for watching the Sleepy Republic. My name is DR, and this is Jam. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.